5. All right. Is Joe Rogan getting too aggressive on a carnivore diet? This is what some people are speculating. Let's talk about that. First, we'll go with a little success story. This is from the Carnivore Granny, Donna Leach. This comes from our MeatRx success story library. We got hundreds and hundreds of these. Anyway, Donna improved her headache, skin, fitness, and is off all prescription drugs thanks to a carnivore diet. I am a 71-year-old, and I've been a carnivore for 2 years. I initially used it as an elimination diet to find triggers for psoriasis and migraines. After 4 weeks of carnivore, both psoriasis and migraines disappeared. I have continued carnivore and am no longer on prescription meds. An added bonus is that I've become much stronger now. I'm doing 200 push-ups in less than 20 minutes, and she does like solid real push-ups. Got videos of her doing that. I've finally done a full pull-up, and I'm stronger in my yoga poses. I am stronger at 71 than I've ever been, even in my younger years. Many thanks to Sean Baker, 1967. Donna. Photos here. I can be reached for consultation. I do a lot of consultation with all kinds of people, a lot of physicians, a lot of high-level elite athletes, Olympic athletes, professional athletes, normal people that are just trying to get healthy. So if you go to sean-baker.com, you can set me up with a one-on-one consultation. I dedicate 2 hours a day to doing that, and that's all the time I have, unfortunately, at this point. Today, I've got to head up to Los Angeles, go meet with Max Lugavere to do a Genius Life podcast. So that's coming up. So, interestingly enough, in the world of vegan athletes, we've got Kyrie Irving is out, done, season over, shoulder surgery. He can join Cam Newton in a growing list of vegans that have gotten hurt and can't recover. People say, well, Dr. Baker, all athletes get hurt. We see the recovery process in vegans is extremely slow relative to other athletes. And I had an interesting podcast with Kai Furneaux. She's a stunt woman that did Naked and Afraid, the TV show, twice. Once as a vegetarian. She survived, ended up eating meat, went back to her vegetarian diet. She'd lost something like 20 pounds during that show. She said it took her 2 years to recover from that 6 weeks or 3 weeks or however long it was. It took her 2 years to recover on a vegetarian diet. She went back on the show several years later as a carnivore, did the show, once again lost some weight, said she was basically felt good back in the gym without any problem within 2 or 3 days after eating meat. So there is a difference in recovery, injury, healing from injuries. Clearly, it makes complete sense. As you guys saw, the study we pointed out yesterday about the protein utilization, or the protein conversion from essential amino acids to actually absorbing it. It's much better in animal products. So clearly, these guys I think would heal better if they had meat in their diet. Okay, on to Joe Rogan. A couple days ago, I guess he had Rashad Evans on. He's a former UFC, I believe, light heavyweight, who is now gone vegan. Apparently, he's lost a whole bunch of weight, a lot of muscle, unfortunately, apparently. But Joe was talking about the carnivore diet and said he feels like he has more aggression, just more, the desire to, just kind of, do something physical. And that's, giving him sort of, he needs to work out more. And so some people have said, well, that's a bad thing. I disagree. I think when you're young, particularly a young male, you have that really just, this energy, this ability to just aggressively do things, and it reflects in sports. And so if you have an outlet for that, that's quite good. That's normal young physiology. And as we get older and as our diseases creep in, we lose some of that. And so regaining that, in my view, is a good thing. I certainly have plenty of the ability to switch it on and be aggressive when I need to be. But at the same time, my mood is very stable and my energy is very stable. And so I think it's the best of both worlds. So, if you guys, of course, the vegans try to make anything to say that the carnivore diet is somehow bad, they're grasping at straws. I think if it was a problem, then he would obviously decide not to do that anymore, and he's continuing with this. Had a very nice dinner with Dennis Perrin and his wife Amy. Dennis is a world-class artist that's on the carnivore diet. He does a lot of realism, or he calls it suggested realism. And Amy, his wife, is also into arts and is a type 1 diabetic who's been managing her illnesses via a carnivore diet. So it was a nice dinner. I had the buffalo ribeye, which was quite good. Again, MeterX.com daily meetings. We had Paul Saladino on a couple of days ago. We got Robert Sivas coming on. We got Mark Bell coming on. We got I think Rob Wolf. We've got Dave Feldman. We've got Diana Rogers, and many, many more coming on exclusively at MeterX. Show up, live Q&A, get your questions asked, be on camera, ask me questions every day. That's what that's there for. All right, you guys, have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.